Hello YouTube, I'm Chuck Kenny, and thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. I mainly wanted to talk today about Lavender Town Syndrome, which is a sort of a story that was created by the community of creepypastas and supposedly based on rumors of the release of Red and Green back in 1996 in Japan. Now the story is that LTS was responsible for the deaths of over 200 children. However, no news or related articles or anything was ever found leading to that. So, a lot of people are speculative that Lavender Town really had no effect on children whatsoever, but its music was changed before it came to America in the international release. So, that kind of makes you wonder, why did they change the music? So if we look a little closer at the music, we can actually see that there was uh, some, like, this is not going to be edited, by the way. I'm not editing my videos. I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry, I'm lazy. But there may have been some cause. Like, I do believe that there is something with Lavender Town that is wrong. And I do believe there is an error in the music, and I'll explain. Now, the reason I have my guitar here is to give you guys just a really better example of what what is wrong with the music in Lavender Town. And it would actually provide a basis for a lot of creepypasta fans out there. If you are a creepypasta fan, or if you're a researcher, maybe looking into LTS, hopefully this helps you out. Or at least maybe my input will help. I'm not sure. I'm about to find out. But essentially, this is a major note. Now, for those of you that know music, you'll know what I'm talking about. For those of you that don't know, I'll explain. In music, there's two major There's two major chords, and most songs are either written in a major mode or in a minor mode. A major mode sounds like this. Now, it's a very bright, very happy. It's a very bright sound, very happy sound, very warm. And now here's its opposite, the minor. Now you can tell it's a bit more darker, a bit more sad, and Lavender Town was really written in a minor. In fact, if I play the notes, I believe, I think. Now, that's the four notes that you would hear looping in Lavender Town as it's playing. Now, the reason that these notes are special is because of the fact that there is a tritone in there, and the tritone is the devil's note, as it was called back in the classical era. But if we go to the major, like a major scale, sorry. So this is our root, this is our fifth. That's what makes a power chord on the guitar. I'm not trying to make a guitar lesson here, but I'm trying to do this to illustrate a point. Now, if I just go a half step lower, those are two notes that you hear in the Lavender Town. So if I just isolate those two notes, now what you're hearing is. So what I believe that this is doing is kind of what I would refer to as a Gloomy Sunday type of scenario. Back in the 30s, you can Google search this, by the way. Gloomy Sunday was a song written back in the 30s. I cannot for the life of me remember who wrote it. Put it in the comments below if you can for me. But anyway, the man who wrote it for the intention of being a sad song. He wrote it in a very minor scale, and it actually did cause a number of people to commit suicide. Now, the song was never directly linked to these suicides, but these people were in times of emotional depression or stress, and if you listen to this song during this time, it was it could be very hazardous to your health if you were, depending on your circumstances. this was during the Depression, and it was a communist Hungary. It was in Hungary. I'm sorry if I didn't mention the country. It was Hungary. If I got it wrong before, like I say, not editing the video. This is completely raw. But what I think is I'm sorry. I had a brain fart for the minute. What I'm trying to say is that I think that there is something of a musical connection between the two songs. I'm not saying, like, if we look into that case, then maybe there were a few suicides. There could have been a few suicides in Japan when the first Pokemon game was released, simply because of the fact that it contains the minor notes. Now, children back in the day, they may have had depressing moments. Either you got picked on at school, or parents weren't satisfied with your work or with your style or of living or whatnot. There could have, I think Lavender Town could be very hazardous to a child's health because they're so underdeveloped, physically and psychologically. So I would very seriously urge the community, creepypasta, or whether you're just a fan of Pokemon, I would urge you to look into this. And maybe this might help. Like I say, I'm sorry that this video is poor quality. I'm sorry that, there's poor lighting and poor sound. But one, this is all coming from a cell phone. Two, I'm using a flashlight as my lighting. And three, I just have my guitar. I have my amp right next to my phone so you can hear it. So, and I'm shouting so that this way I can project my voice to the phone so this way you can hear it. So no fancy tricks, no fancy gimmicks, no editing, no nothing. This is all straight raw. But I do thank you for at least tuning in, checking out this video, hearing my thoughts and opinions on it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this theory. And if you can, please spread it to people out there who could possibly help. People who are looking into LTS or who are trying to find answers. Maybe if we look at the music a little bit harder, we might find the answers that we're looking for. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm not asking you to subscribe, but it would help me if you could. And give the video a thumbs up if you found it informative, and if you found my bad acting on camera hilarious, which you probably didn't. But hey, it's YouTube. You can put whatever you want on it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a good one. See you later.